Welcome to the mobile-friendly Hatco website. At the top of the page, you'll see our topmost navigation bar. We have our phone numbers and hours listed. When you are on your cell phone or a tablet, the phone numbers are clickable, so all you have to do is press and it will dial right away for you. We have our login, which takes you to the Hatco registered user site. Then we have our news page, which will tell you information about our Hatco industry newsletters, our press releases, and trade show information. If you're interested in finding out where Hatco is exhibiting for the year, trade show page has our domestic and international shows that we're at, so you can find out the show name, the location. Some of our shows will have our booth number for, the dates, and then the show icon. If you want to learn more about the show itself, you click on the icon and it will take you to that show's page for you to learn more. Our Contact Us page, which has our contact information on the left-hand side. Then on the right-hand side, we have our Contact Us form. You select what it is that your message is regarding. Fill in your information in these field boxes. Tell us your message in this box, then click Submit, and it will send that message to the Hatco representative or employee to respond back to you. We have our Careers page, which tells you about the benefits that Hatco employees receive. We have our 2 location spots. If you're interested in joining the Hatco team in either Milwaukee or Sturgeon Bay, you click the View More button and it will list the employment opportunities that we currently have for those locations. Finally, we have our quote cart. Beforehand, when you wanted to get quotes for multiple pieces of equipment, you had to submit each one individually. Now, if you want to get those quotes for multiple pieces of equipment, you add it all into your quote cart, and then you only have to submit one quote request to get those estimates. If you're interested in learning about replacement parts, please click the replacement parts buttons, and it will take you back to the Contact Us page with replacement parts already selected for you in the message, so you can just fill in the rest of these fields and submit. Below the topmost navigation, we have our main navigation bar, which has the equipment, markets, support, how to buy, company, and resources tabs. Below those, we have our model number search. If you're looking for a series and you know that number, start typing in the search box. A drop down will appear, and I had typed in GRA, so anything that begins with a GRA will pop up and you will see the equipment image next to it. When you find the one that it is that you're looking for, you will click on that and it will take you to that equipment page for you to learn more. If you need to search the site, click this drop down arrow and change between model number and site and the word that it is that you want to search. Hit enter, click on the search icon right there. We typed in merchandising warmer, and now every page that has a merchandising warmer will appear in these search results. If you need to change the region, we have our region box. And here is the language box. Right now, English is the only language that we offer for the website. Below, we have our homepage slideshow, which highlights newer and older equipment of ours. We have the featured teaser below the product name. We have the Learn More button, which if you click on will take you to that equipment detail page. Below that, we have our featured trade show. Whatever the next big trade show we're exhibiting at will be highlighted here. So we have the NRA show. If you click this, it will take you to the NRA show website, our booth number, and then the countdown to when the show begins. Below that, the featured equipment section. This will highlight equipment old and new from all the equipment categories to show the variety of equipment that we offer to customers. We have the equipment name, another teaser below that, and then the view button, which if you click will take you to that equipment's page. Then below that we have our featured market section. This is randomized, so you'll see a different mark it every time that you're on the home page, and this just gives a little highlight teaser to show that our equipment works for many, many market settings. So if they click the Read More button, it will take them to learn more about convenience stores. We have our resources section. We have a featured video in the top left-hand corner. This is for our food warmers overview video. Then in the top center, we have Hatco happenings. This will highlight the latest and exciting things that are happening within Hatco. Then on the right-hand side, we have our company overview, which just highlights a little bit of information about Hatco. On the top bottom hand side, we have our resource for the Build a Lamp decorative lamp configurator. If you click the Read More button, it will take you out to the decorative lamp configurator site. Then we have our resources for our price list. You can get the price list in the document library as a PDF, but if you click the price list button for your region, it will open up a new page, and the price list will be viewable as a flip book. You can flip pages by turning corners like this, or you can select the next page button and flip pages this way. You can view the price list as a page index, so you can jump to certain sections if you know the section that you want to go to. If you want to jump to the strip heater section, you click until you find it, and then it takes you to that page. If you need to zoom in, there's a slider on the right-hand side. If you need to email the publication link to yourself, you fill in your information, or if you want to send the link to somebody else, you can do that as well. You can print the document, or if you just want to take a few individual pages, you select these boxes, and when you click print, it will print only those ones that you have selected. You can download the price list from here as a PDF. If you want to search within the price list, you click the search icon, type in your keywords, select go, and anything that has those keywords in it will appear for you to get to. You can share the publication on different social media sites as well. Then below that, we have our footer information, which highlights once again our hours and phone numbers. All of these social media icons are for the pages that Hatco has, so you can follow us. If you wanted to subscribe to our newsletter, you would type in your email address on here, click submit, and a confirmation page will appear for you to let you know that you've successfully been added to the mailing list. Now we're going to go over the main tabs for the website. We first have our equipment tab, which shows all of the equipment categories that we have. It is the same lineup as our price list to make it easier to find information. Within each of these categories, there are subcategories, so we can make the equipment easier to search for, or if you know what it is that you want to search for. Then below we have featured equipment. This is changeable, and you'll often see newer equipment on here for you to have a little teaser information. So if we go into the drawer warmers category page, this will show all of the drawer warmers that we have, from the built-ins, the convected, freestanding, the rice drawer warmers, and the split drawer warmers. If you're interested in looking in just one subcategory, such as the freestanding drawer warmer, you would use the side navigation bar, or you can use the link in the equipment menu. You click on it, and now it's going to show you what is classified as a freestanding drawer warmer. You can only have one subcategory open at a time. So now it shows you the freestanding drawer warmer and freestanding narrow drawer warmer. If you want information on the freestanding drawer warmer, you click view, And every piece of equipment that we has its own detail page, so it can focus on the one piece of equipment or that family or series. We have multiple images to show on many of the equipment pages, so you can see different sizes and models within that series. Then on some of our equipment, there will also be color swatches, so you can change and see what the equipment would look like in its different color offerings. The color swatches are only applicable for the first thumbnail. If you are on a second or third thumbnail of an equipment blockout image and you try to change the color swatch, it will take you back to that representative image that we have. We have our equipment information on the right-hand side of the equipment images. Below that, we have our request a quote button. If you need to request a quote on just the drawer warmer, this is what the button that you would click to do that. We have our how to buy button, and then we have the add to quote cart button. If you would click this, it will take you to your quote cart. You can change your quantity. You can add in notes. If you know the color or the model number that you want. If you need to remove equipment, you would select this X button, or if you want to clear your whole quote cart, you have the clear button here. Once you add in your quantity and your comments and notes, click update. And now that information is there for you. So you can either continue browsing or you can click the get quote button and submit in your quote request. If you want to go back to the page for the equipment that you just added to your quote, just click on that link right there and it will take you back to this page. We have our share on social media icons. If you're interested in sharing any of the equipment pages on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or Pinterest, you would click one of these icons for the corresponding social media platform, and then it will share that page for you on your own social media page. We have our support documents, which you will often find spec information, manuals, parts lists, and brochures. You can either view the PDF of the support documents, click this to email the documents to yourself or somebody else. And then some support documents will have this truck icon next to it, which will take you to our order literature site, because that specific document is out on the order literature site. So then you can change what you want your quantity to be, and you must have an account with the order literature site to get those brochures. Below the support documents, we have equipment extras. So often you will see our agency certifications for the equipment, as well as the ability to go to our image and document library pages. Below that, we have related equipment. If you're interested in a certain piece of equipment, you can scroll down and scroll through the related equipment to see what else you might be interested in. Then we have equipment videos. If you want to learn more information about the equipment, you can see the videos that we have for that piece. If there is more than one piece of equipment, we have a playlist for you, so you can just click and the video will change. Press the play button and your video will begin. If you need to go to full screen, you just click on that icon and the video will expand to your screen. And once you exit out of it, you'll be back on the equipment page. Below the equipment videos, we have related markets. To show how versatile our equipment is, we can see that this is all the market segments that the freestanding drawer warmer works for. If you click on one of these buttons, it will take you to that market detail page for you to learn more. If you need to go back to a certain page, we have the breadcrumbs at the top of the page. So instead of having to use your back button all the time, you can just use these breadcrumbs to go back. So now we're going to use the breadcrumb to take you back to the main equipment page, which will show you all of our equipment categories that you can click in either there or using the side navigation bar to show you the different subcategories. Our innovations banner, which highlights our newest equipment that we have, and if you click on the View Innovations button, it will take you to that equipment detail page. Next, we have our markets page, which highlights all of the markets that Hatco equipment works for. If you are a convenience store owner, you would click on the convenience store page. If you're a full service restaurant, you would click into this. Once you're in the specific market segment that you want, you can read more information about how Hatco equipment works for that certain market setting. You can click on the brochure to view more equipment that would work for that specific market. And if you like a certain piece of equipment that you see in the brochure, you can scroll below, and all the equipment that's in that brochure is featured on this page in the related equipment section. So then you can find the piece of equipment that you like, you click view, and then it will take you to that equipment page for you to learn more. We also have the featured videos for any piece of equipment that we have a video for that is in the brochure. We've included on the side over here for you to learn more, as well as a customer testimonial. We have our support page. If you need to contact our customer service, sales, or parts and service team, click within the page and find their contact information and find who it is that you want to call, and their phone number is listed for you. If you need to find a Hatco rep, you would click on this tab and fill in your information to find the closest Hatco rep to you. If you need to find a service agent, you're going to click on this link and it will open up the Find a Service Agent locator. And if you need warranty information or to register for your warranty, you click on Warranty. You have your warranty information on one side and your warranty registration form on the other side for you to fill out and submit. Now we're on the How to Buy page. We have the button to the Find a Hatco Rep locator featured right there once again. Then this highlights the value that Hatco representatives offer to us, as well as our featured Hatco Rep section for customers to learn a little bit more about all of our Hatco reps. This will be changing about once a month, and we include a little Hatco Rep information highlight as well as contact information and the link to their website. We have here this Become a Test Site button. If you're interested in becoming a field test site for new Hatco equipment, you will click on this and it will take you to the Contact Us page with Become a Test Site already selected for you, so you can fill in your information, tell us about your operation and what equipment you might be interested in testing for us, and click Submit. We have our company page, which highlights all of the things that has made Hatco the company that we are today, including our associations. If you're interested in learning about the organizations that we're partnered with, you can click on their logo and go to their page to learn more about that certain association of ours. We have our awards page, which highlights all the awards that we've won. Our careers page, once again. Our ecoization page, which talks about Hatco's commitment to sustainability. Our employee-owned page, which highlights when Hatco became employee-owned in 2007 and talks about what employee ownership means to us. We have our locations page. If you need directions to either our Milwaukee or Sturgeon Bay locations, you will find our address information, directions, or if these directions don't help for you, we have our interactive Google map, which if you click on the directions button, will open up in a new page for you. You can put in your starting location, then it will take you to Hatco. and this does work on mobile devices, it will open it up for you in a new web browser tab. We also have our history page, which talks about Hatco's 65 plus year history since we were founded and highlights many of the equipment that we've manufactured in those years. If you want, we have our Hatco History since 1950 button, which will take you to our Hatco History microsite for you to see a timeline that we have and much more information that highlights Hatco's history since 1950. After the Company tab, we have our Resources tab, which offers much more information for people to learn about their equipment. We have our Build-A-Lamp, which will take you to the decorative lamp configurator. We have our CAD Revit drawings, which will take you to the CAD Revit's drawings. The Choose a Remote box will download an Excel spreadsheet for you to choose a remote box for your Hatco strip heater. Our document library, which has brochures, manuals, spec sheets, and more for you to view. You can either search through the pages, or if you want to look at a specific document library category, you filter, select the one that it is that you want, click search, and since we want to look at just spec sheets, now just the spec sheets will appear. If you need to search for a certain word, we have the search box right here as well. Then after the document library, we have our frequently asked questions. You can go onto this page, and if you have a certain question, look through to see if we've already answered it for you. Then we have our Find a Hatco Rep locator again. Then we have our image library, where you can download both low and high-res images of all the equipment images that we have to offer. The high-res images will download in a compressed zipped folder because of the larger file size. And if you want to filter by the category, once again, if you want to look at just decorative lamps, you can filter by that, click search, and now just the decorative lamp images are appearing. To search by a certain keyword, there is a search box here once again. After the image library, we have the link to our order literature page. Nothing is changing within the order literature page. Then we have the link to program your ITQ toaster. Then we have the training school application for Hatco University. Then we have our video library. All of the videos that we have are embedded on the website for you to watch directly from here. And lastly, on the side, we have our chat icon. Hatco's website is now going to have a chat feature for you to talk with Hatco customer service representatives. If the chat feature is not on when you are on the website, that is most likely because it is after hours, so we don't have an active person to chat with, but you can still click on this, put in your email and your question, then press the Email Us button, and a customer service representative will get back to you the next day when they see your email come through.